Welcome back. It's the Gridiron Logic Show. I am your host, Matt Young. Week-to-week matchup previews and recaps, hot topics, fantasy ballers and ball droppers. Any and everything football, you found it here. We have fun, man. It's the Gridiron Logic. Let's get it. So far, we've had an exciting NFL preseason. We've had everything from A to Z. We've had inspirational stories. We've had guys stepping up big. We've had big plays. And we've had the drama. We've had it all. But moving into week 4, I'm just going to kind of talk about real quick what I'm looking forward to, what I'm excited about in each matchup coming up in week 4. So we'll get straight to it. So first off, we got the Giants and the Bengals. I'm excited to see Eli. Eli, I believe, feels that pressure from what Daniel Jones has been doing, and of course he's probably hearing the chatters of, oh, can Daniel Jones be the guy that New York needs, and can he step up, and how long will Eli's leash be this year, and so he's hearing that. So I think that competition is good for him. So I'm excited to see what he does. He had a good week last week, had some pep in his step. So I'm excited to see what he does this week. And the same for Daniel Jones. I'm excited to see if he continues to ball like he has been. If he continues to step up and not let that get to him, but just play his game. So I'm excited about that. And with the Bengals, I'm just excited to see how Andy Dalton comes out, see what he does with A.J. Green going down, man. I hate it for them, but I'm excited to see what Andy Dalton does now. One silver lining that you can look at in a situation like that is with a guy like A.J. Green, you got to get the ball to him. You got to look his way. With him gone, maybe he can spread the ball out. Maybe the offense becomes a little tougher to defend if he can distribute the ball the right way. So I'm excited to see what happens in that situation and how he handles it. So next we got the Ravens and the Eagles. With the Ravens, I'm just excited to watch Lamar Jackson. It's clear that he's a crazy athlete, but I want to know what he does to kind of take himself up the next level, how he matures, how he becomes more of a threat passing the ball, how he reads the defense. I just want to see if he does his homework, if he becomes a student of the game, and if he gets better, or if he just kind of relies on his athleticism to kind of take over. So I'm excited to watch that and kind of how he steps up. With the Eagles, excited to see Clayton Thorson play. He stepped up. He looked good last week. So I want to see how he does this week. I want to pay attention to Carson Wentz and see what he does. He has to stay healthy. So I just want to see how he plays. See if he kind of plays cautious or not, or just kind of see if he just plays his game. So I'm excited to see that. And, of course, the stable of running backs. There's so many running backs over in Philly right now. I can't even go down the list. But I will say Miles Sanders, the rookie that we just got from Penn State, he looks real good. So I'm excited about him and his future because he should be a baller for us. So excited about him. So moving right along, we got the Panthers and the Patriots. Just like every other year, the Patriots will be the Patriots. And it seems like Brady will have some pretty good receivers. Demaryius Thomas coming back and Julian Edelman coming back. The Patriots receiving corps is going to be pretty solid. It's going to be interesting to see what Tom Brady does. I'm ready to see him play, ready to see what he does, and ready to see him make a run again. Love him or hate him. It's crazy to watch him ball, especially at his age, and keep doing it. So I'm just excited to watch him. Then you got the Panthers. I'm excited to see what Cam Newton does. If they kind of let him loose this week, and if he plays more, and how kind of how he steps up. And then you got Chris Hogan. That's with Carolina now, going against his former team. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to see that and see what he does, and kind of how he comes out. And Christian McCaffrey. I love that guy. Love that guy. Clip, absolutely one of the top 5 backs in the league, in my opinion. So excited to watch him and what he does. And the Carolina defense, they seem to be getting solid again. So I'm excited to watch them too and how they look. So, of course, moving right along, we got the Redskins and the Falcons. Redskins and the Falcons, Haskins. I'm excited to watch Haskins. He's looked real good. He looked real confident, which is major for a young QB. He looks extremely confident. Slightly cocky, but definitely confident. So I love it. I love it. Like I said in the last video, a little cocky, but confident. So I'm still ready to watch him play. He delivered a deep ball in pressure for the TD. So I'm definitely excited to see what he does. And then with the Falcons, excited to watch Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan's that QB that he's always going to be that guy. He's always going to ball out. He's always going to have the numbers, but I don't know if he pushes his team that extra. I don't know. So I'm excited to see like if he finally drives his team, like becomes the commander and they follow him. That's what I'm excited to see. I think that's really what the Falcons are missing is that alpha to be like, look, follow. So I'm excited to see what Matt Ryan does with that. Moving right along, we got the Jaguars and the Dolphins. Excited to watch Nick Foles and what he does. Salute to Nick, Magic Nick, and what he did in Philly. So I'm excited to watch him and, kind of how he commands the offense in Jacksonville and kind of how that dynamic grows. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to see him there as well. I think he's been received well. So I think he'll be just fine there. And with the Dolphins, Ryan Fitzpatrick is listed as number 1 on the depth chart for the Dolphins, but Josh Rosen looks really, really good. If he continues to play the way he does, I think he's going to make a strong case for the number 1 guy at the start of the season, or he should, in my opinion. So I'm excited to see him play this week and what he does. So, hey, that should be interesting. Josh Rosen, that should be interesting. Moving right along, we got Packers and the Raiders. With the Packers, I'm excited to see Aaron Rodgers, and just how much time he sees on the field, what he does. Some of his guys are gone. Randall Cobb is gone now, but Aaron Rodgers is a baller. So I have no doubt he's going to come out and smash it like he always does. So I'm just excited to watch him and see what he does. And just kind of see how he leads his team. And then you got the Raiders. The Raiders have been red hot. Despite the drama with AB and his helmet, I think the real question is, like Randy Moss hit it on the head. Like, do you really want to be a Raider? Because I don't know. Like, I feel like a helmet? I don't know. Moving on, the Raiders, either way, still red hot. Gruden might actually be on to something in Oakland because they look good. They're really excited. You can tell the excitement on the sideline when they're playing. So they're having fun, and that's what it's all about. So I'm excited to see them. And they're young. So I'm excited to keep watching them. Then you got the Browns and the Buccaneers. Browns, another team, red hot. The Raiders, that's the team that's kind of hadn't been making a lot of noise lately, of course, in a while. And then, boom, now they're here. And the same thing for the Browns. So I'm excited for the Cleveland Browns fans. Salute. Shout out to all the real Cleveland Browns fans. The ones that were fans whenever it was dark. When it was dark. Shout out to those fans, man. Salute. I'm excited for y'all, man. I really do hope that the Cleveland Browns carry it on. More so because they're in the AFC. So, they don't really derail Philly's mission. But anyway, I'm excited for Cleveland, man, and what they're doing. They look real good this year. They're young as well, fast. So I'm excited for those guys and excited to keep watching it. Big personalities, but still excited. I feel like Cleveland has to start off fast when the regular season starts to avoid those big personalities exploding. A slow start could be dramatic, but that's down the road. We'll see what happens. And then, of course, with the Buccaneers, I'm probably on this island alone also, but I'm in Jameis Winston's corner. I really feel like Jameis is going to have a better year this year. I feel like Jameis is going to step up. Hard to believe, but you got Mike Evans. I mean, I really feel like Jameis is going to have a much better year than he has been having. Mark my words. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite me. But I really feel like Jameis Winston is going to do his thing this year. Stay tuned. Pay attention to him. Okay, so we're going to move right along. We got the Bills and the Lions. Josh Allen has looked really, really good for Buffalo, so I know they're excited about him. But what I'm more excited about is Big Play Wade, the ex-rugby star Christian Wade, man. It seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play. So I'm excited to watch him and see what he does and what type of big play he makes this week. I'm just excited to watch that. And then, of course, with the Lions, there's really not a lot to talk about with the Lions. Unfortunately, man, I got a lot of love for Detroit, but Matt Stafford is kind of by himself there. So, I'm just kind of excited to see how he performs, you know what I mean, and see what he does and what he has, kind of how he's not by himself. He has some help, but, I don't know. Detroit just kind of, they can't never seem to, I don't know. I'm just excited to see what happens. Hopefully this year's a better year. Then we got the Cardinals and the Vikings. I'm excited to see how Kyler Murray does this week. He had a lot of simple mistakes last week. Some things that you could get away with on the collegiate level that you can't on the professional level. So I'm excited to see post snap he's been balling. But pre-snap, I'm excited to see how he handles that. How he grows, how he matures. If he kind of boom, nips that in the bud immediately, or if it takes some time. These are the small things, the simple things. But I'm excited to see how he handles it. And with the Vikings, Adam Thielen. I'm excited to watch him. His route running is crazy. It seems like he's always open. So I'm excited to see how he does, man. And it looks like he's going to have another crazy year from the wide receiver position. So I'm excited to watch him. And then last but not least, we got the Texans and the Cowboys. I'm excited to watch the combination of Deshaun Watson and DeAndre Hopkins. Hopkins is another crazy route runner. Seems like he's always open. He had 0 drops last season. 0 drops. You should absolutely watch some of his videos on YouTube, and you'll see for yourself just how well DeAndre Hopkins catches the ball. But that combo is going to be crazy. So I'm excited to watch that. You got the Clowney drama going on, but I feel like Clowney's going to beat at the end of the day, so I'm not too worried about what's going to happen there. And then Dallas, I'm excited to see what Tony Pollard does. He looked good last week. He's getting a lot of attention, from people in Dallas in the front office, specifically Jerry Jones. But I think that's more so of a tactic that kind of pulls Zeke back. But I think he's going about it the wrong way. The Zeke who come in and less of the pie left. I feel like those are kind of counterproductive as to what he wants to do in the long haul. Excuse me. But needless to say, I'm still excited to see it. Excited to see how Dak does. Of course, he's playing for contract, playing for money. So I'm excited to see how he steps up. Not playing for money, but you know what I mean. He's playing to get that bag. So I'm excited to see what he does this week, man. Should be another interesting week. As always, thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for engaging. Thank you for your support. As always, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to leave a comment. Don't forget to kind of tell me how you feel, how you view it. There's a topic you want to hear, drop it. It's Good Iron Logic. Salute.